Hello folks, Everchanger here and welcome back to more Pokemon Liquid Crystal. And although it seems like we are at the beginning, it is reality that we are close to the end. Although last episode we were able to defeat the champion and once again be inducted into the Hall of Fame, it is a fact that there is only one more fight for us to do in the land of Kanto. So I think without further ado, we should head off for Silver Cave. Seems like such a short distance from the city where we began it all, but really we've traveled very, very far to get here. So without further ado, here we are at Silver Cave. Gonna throw up a repel real quick and we are going to head right on in. These are my rations that I have for this fight. Oh wow, we actually have a repel from earlier. That actually really surprises me. It's probably gonna wear off in about 5 seconds. So, here we are in Silver Cave, and I'm sure you all don't want to see me struggle through this area again, so I think I'm gonna either cut away or speed up and play music, so I will be right back. Alrighty, I made it to the end of this second area of the cave here, and we've got this guy, so let's talk to him. Man, he's strong. No wonder Team Rocket had trouble. Ah, you're gonna ruin the moment, Repel, don't ya? He took all three of us at the same time, and still won. He's powerful, that's for sure. We're way over our heads here. Pokemon Trainer Red wants to battle. This is the final fight of the Kanto region. He opens up with a Pikachu of level 81. This is the most powerful Pokemon we've seen yet in terms of level, but honestly, I really don't think his Pikachu is that much of a threat, because Pikachu, in reality, is a pretty frail Pokemon, so I don't think it'll be able to stand up to our attacks. See, our Surf almost directly took it out. He's already having to revert to a full restore to bring it back, and it's only the second turn of the fight, so I really don't think this thing in particular is the biggest threat in this battle. But man, this is the final fight of the Kanto region. After this, all bets are off as to what's going to happen to us next on our adventure. Although our adventure will continue, I can't decide, I can't say what could possibly happen, and it actually brought down my Feraligatr, so I'm pretty much eating my words at this point. Alright, so let's send out Alakazam. Unfortunately, I didn't teach anything on my team a powerful ground-type move, but I don't think it really matters, because this is his only Pokemon that's actually super weak to ground, and it just went down, so I don't think we have to worry about that. Next up, we've got Venusaur. I think we are going to keep in Alakazam, because Venusaur is part Poison type, which means it is weak to our psychic attacks. So let's blast it away right here. Ooh, wow, it actually survived. So as you can see, his Venusaur is level 77, so when I said last episode that we were going to be seeing Pokemon in the 70s soon, yes, this is what I was referring to. And interestingly enough, these levels are all unchanged from the original Pokemon Crystal. Meaning the whole game's level curve, how it's been curving up levels by almost 10 in some places this whole time, was in preparation for this one fight. Right there, we just got over 4,000 experience for one knockout. That's pretty crazy. So yes, the entire level curve in this whole game is for this one fight, and as you can guess, in the original Pokemon Crystal, the levels of this guy's Pokemon were wildly unfair, because it was more than likely that you would get to Red with Pokemon only in the high 50s to low 60s in the original game, and then you'd be faced with level 77 to level 81 Pokemon. you would get destroyed, but I have not actually done any grinding in this Let's Play at all since the original fight with the Elite Four back in episode 51. So it should be a testament to how much better this hack has made the level curve in the Johto Kanto story. Alright, we got a paralysis off on Blastoise right here. We might be able to bring it down next turn, possibly. It manages to miss the Blizzard, which is pretty darn huge. Alrighty. And let's see if Spark will be able to bring it down. Luckily it's got Rain Dance out, so I'm hoping he'll send out his Fire type next so we can get the buff from that. Although I'm not sure if the AI takes such things into account. Okay, Espeon is coming out next. We are definitely going to want to change. Interesting little, anecdote here. In, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, this Espeon was actually replaced with a Lapras. I'm not entirely sure why. I preferred him with an Espeon mostly, but I think they wanted to make it more game accurate than manga accurate, because only Red's manga incarnation ever owned an Espeon, so I think they added in the Lapras because you were actually given the opportunity to obtain a Lapras in the original Red and Green in the Sylph Company event. Espeon didn't actually exist at the time Red as a character was introduced, so it's possible that they wanted to make it a bit more faithful. But anyway, we got this Espeon here. Takes up Red's next full restore. But luckily it doesn't seem to be posing too much of a threat. Wow, we actually managed to knock it out there. Surprising. But I'll take it. Get our experience for that, and now we've got a Snorlax coming out. This thing is dangerous. Like, really, really dangerous. It is one of the bulkiest Pokemon in the entire game. In fact, it might be the most bulky Pokemon in the game. And I have a feeling this thing's going to be Peck and Rest, so I'm going to just start blasting it with special moves and hope that we can bring it down. Ooh, see, that was a full power Psychic, and it did not do much. Alright, it's raising special defense sharply. That is not good for us, because as you'll see, Psychic is not going to do nearly as much damage to this thing. Yeah. And now with Peck and Body Slam, this thing is really scary. Like, really, really scary. I'm gonna switch over to Gengar, basically because Body Slam will not affect Gengar at all. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to use Thunder Punch and Fireball. Actually, I'm gonna try Curse. We haven't used Curse in a long time. But in this case, I think it warrants it, because I don't think Full Restore heals Curses. I'm actually not sure about that. Hopefully we don't get a chance to find out the hard way. Alright, out comes Amnesia again. He's raising his special defense even more, which is pretty bad, but his Reflect is worn off, which is nice. Curse is going to nick its HP significantly. I'm going to use Fire Punch. Not something we see on Gengar very often, but I think that'll bring it down just to the... Oh, it's sleeping. Oh, that's bad. Luckily, I'm pretty sure Rest does not overwrite the Curse. Am I correct about this? Yes. Okay, good. So Curse is going to keep on whittling its HP down, luckily. And I'm not sure if this thing actually has a way to damage us, because Body Slam is the only attacking move we've seen it use, and that does not affect Gengar at all, so we might be able to just stall it until it passes out. And I mean faints and not falling asleep. Oh man, he's actually using a full restore. This could hurt, especially if that overwrites the Curse. So I guess we're just gonna have to see here if that's the case. Ooh, we actually got a burn. Okay, full restore does not heal curses. Okay, so we've got a burn, which is going to significantly hamper its attack power and whittle its HP, and we've also got the curse, which is very good. So another turn like that should bring it down, because we've got the burn and the curse working on our side. So I think we might actually have this on Snorlax. Let's see here. Yes, indeed we do. Down goes Snorlax. Very good. And now we've got his final Pokemon, Charizard. This thing is quite the force to be reckoned with as well. I'm hoping Lantern will be able to tank an attack from this thing and then unleash a Hydro Pump on it. Otherwise, we might have some problems. Alright, Fire Spin. That means we're not allowed to switch out until that wears off. That's pretty bad if things start to go sour. But let's just see here. Alright, one more hit from Hydro Pump should do it, assuming he doesn't heal. And he doesn't heal, he uses Slash. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh wow, it actually didn't hurt that much. And of course we miss, which sucks. Let's try Waterfall. We don't really need to hit it too terribly hard, and I think Waterfall's more accurate. Don't make a fool out of me, game. Alright, it connects, and down goes Charizard. Pokemon Trainer Red was defeated. And as he stands here in shock and confusion, that will conclude the Kanto adventure. It is really over now. Be sure to leave a like and share if you enjoyed, and kick back, and for the second episode in a row, watch the credits. Hello? David? It's Axel. I need to speak with you urgently. Could you meet me at Vermilion City, please? I'll be by the office block. See you soon. Thanks. Make a fool out of me, game. It actually isn't going to play the credits. It played the credits in the original, and I was implying that we were going to watch the credits again, but I guess that's just not going to happen. So I guess we're going to have a little bit of an anticlimactic climax to the Kanto adventure here. This is awkward. I guess without further ado, we are not going to be kicking back and watching the credits. And next time on Pokemon Liquid Crystal, we are going to be going to Vermilion City and seeing what Axel has in store for us. So be sure to leave a like and share if you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode.